All right, I'm back. Yes, I washed my hands, okay? My hands are washed. You can kind of see they're still slightly damp. I washed my hands. Let's talk about Yuru Camp. Did y'all know how popular Yuru Camp is? I had no idea. Like, I like the show. And, like, I did see, like, a lot of, like, Japanese YouTubers talking about Yuru Camp, doing videos on Yuru Camp and all that good stuff. But it never occurred to me, like, the extent of, like, how popular this series is. Like, there's 3 seasons. Damp hands after Blue Archives. Shut up. There's 3 seasons to Yuru Camp. Season 1 happened. It did not come to Weiss. It actually went over to fucking oh man, what is it? Not Union Arena. The one that, what's the, oh my god, see, nobody even, Build Divide. See, nobody even cares about that game series anymore. Build Divide. It went over to Build Divide, went over to Osaka. Let me know in the forums. I'm almost certain that it went to Rebirth for you as well. It went to every single trading card game except for Weiss Schwarz. But finally, yeah, everyone's saying Rebirth for you, so it did go to Rebirth. It went at every single trading card game except for Weiss Schwarz. But finally, the best anime-based trading card game gets a shot at Rebirth for you. So y'all, everybody watching in stream, and eventually when I do cut this up for YouTube, everybody else watch, you better buy this, all right? You better buy this set. We gotta show Bushiroad's like, dude, just give us the good sets, please. Yuru Camp Season 3 has finally arrived. So, Yuru Camp has a release date of November 8th. So it's actually kind of soon, but not entirely soon. And there was actually, the trial decks were released first. The trial deck was released first, so you could actually play Yuru Camp in Weiss Schwarz, but only through the trial decks. You buy 2 trial decks, smush them together, you got a deck. But now, we get the actual set coming out. I'm buying 3 cases. Damn. Rebirth had photo frame PR cards that were cool. I do remember those. So yes, it's freaking popular. Blue Archive. Oh, damn. We're talking about Blue Archive. Blue Archive has officially more doujins and recent comic hit than other series. Yes, I actually did read that Blue Archive Toho wasn't the face of comic hit. So Yuru Camp has 100 cards in the set. We don't have the total amount of parallel rares yet. This is Lunchbox's lock of the week. Everything's getting a parallel rare. That's the lock of the week. I think everything's going to be getting a parallel rare. But confirmed is every character is getting 4 signed cards. 4 signed cards. Again, I knew Yuru Camp was popular. I didn't think it was this popular. Also, Yuru Camp got me excited to go camping in Yosemite. Okay, let me know in the forums. Did anyone go camping because of Yuru Camp? I'm really curious. So everybody gets 4 signed cards. And there's also exclusive illustrations created for Weiss Schwarz. There are 18 different illustrations. There's also 6 going first, going second cards. So 3 and 3. So there we go. That's all the information that we have as of now. And Bushiroad did release these neat little graphics. They look very nice. Of our girls in the wild. Here we go. There's another one. Then we have our level 1s right here. Then we have 2 1s, a 1 1, a 0 0, a 2 1, a 0 0, a 2 1, a 0 0, a 3 2. We got 1 level 3, I believe. Yeah, we have 1 level 3 and then 2 level 1s. I went mountain hiking due to Yama no Susume. Okay, now I gotta check that one out. I didn't want hiking due to Yuru Camp, and and that's because I already did before the series. Okay, 4 seasons in a year can camp in each season. No, oh yeah, good point. You got started. Everybody tucked in. Everybody ready. Everybody are nice and warm in their sleeping bag, next to the fire, next to the campfire. So let's get started. Here we have taking a walk at campsite. Enna and Hanpen and Chikuwa. There we go. Very cute. Very cute. This is a 0/0 character. It is a double rare. And this card states that when this card is placed on stage from the hand, you could ditch a card. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck. Choose 1 level X or lower character from your waiting room. Add it to your hand. If X is 1 or higher, choose one of your characters with Tent in its name and you may place it to the top card underneath this card face up as a marker. X is equal to the level of revealed card. What the hell? Okay, so I did see some tents. I did see tents in like a little later. So it's on play, ditch a card, top check your deck. You salvage a character equal to the card that was revealed. And if you revealed a level 1 or higher character, or level 1 or higher card, choose a tent, place the top card of your deck underneath this character as a marker. Bro pits of tent. Shut up. So you salvage a character, and then choose a character with tent in its name, put the top card of your deck face down as a marker. Okay. So this is a way to create, let's chop some wood, Chiaki. This is our level 1 combo. Bar? We don't have the climaxes. I'm assuming it's a bar. So let's chop some wood, Chiaki. I personally like Chiaki. It's the glasses. During your turn, if you have another Yuru Camp character, this card gains 3k power. And as you can kind of see here, it does have the little triangle. Y'all see the little triangle? Reject bar, bring up gold back. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you have another character, this card gains 3k power during your turn. Okay, so it's going to be at 7k plus gold bar will be at 8k. All right, pretty good. With this card's battle opponent is reversed. If you have, let's see what it is. If you have from the shore of Lake Mizugaki in play, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your stock. Then reveal the top card of your deck. Then choose 1 level X or lower character from your waiting room, add it to your hand. X is equal to the card revealed. All right. So on reverse, you blind stock, reveal, salvage a character equal to the level of the card that you revealed. I actually kind of like that. I don't like that it's on a double rare. Yes, Ronald, you are correct. On reverse double rare. Damn. So like it's going to be at 8k. All right. That's pretty solid. 8k, not bad. But like when you could stand by a level 2, like this could be a little rough, but I mean, it's doable. The effect is kind of nice, I guess. Although like you do like, what I do like is that you reveal the top card of your deck so you could plan accordingly, because, you know, at times attack order does matter. So you could plan accordingly. So on reverse, blind stock, top check your deck, salvage a character, and then whatever card that is, that's going to be your next trigger, because this effect activates like when your opponent is reversed. It's not bad if it's gold bar. I mean, what's better, gold bar or stock soul? Everybody in the forums is saying stock souls are better. I mean, I think it's kind of good. It's not the best. You gain an extra stock, and then you salvage a character. Salvage essentially a random character. It's not bad. Stock soul is only good because they give them a broken ass combos. I mean, that is correct. This is viewing the Lake Mizugaki Aoi. I love her eyebrows. If you have 4 or more Yuru Camp characters, this loses a level in hand. So it's a 4 character early play. And then if you have 3 or more characters, this card gains the following 2 abilities. During your turn, this card gains 2k power. And then when this card is front attack, you could pay 1, bounce this card back into your hand. All right. That's pretty good. And then on play from hand, ditch a card, stock heal. So it is going to be at 10k 5 with stock heal, 4 more character early play. You know, that's pretty good. Oh, hey, yeah, you are right. You need to have 3 or more characters for those. So you do need to have 3 or more characters for the second effect to even pop off. So if you do bounce it back, or if like anything gets like removed from play, and you have less than 3, like you're cooked. No, it does not count itself. So you essentially need to have like a full board, right? Close to a full board for her to get her other effects. I mean, if you're calling her out early, then it should be fine. But yeah, good point. I mean, that's still pretty good. It's still a pretty solid card. We got our forehead. Chiaki. This is a rare. The other one was a double rare. Yeah, the other one's a double rare. Stuffer to blow fire. Chiaki. I love that one of her trait is glasses. All right, when this card is placed on stage from your hand, this card gains X power, where X is equal to the number of Yuru Camp characters you have times 1,000. So on play, if you got like 3, she gains 3k power. 4k 5. That's pretty strong. This is pretty strong. It also counts herself as well. So hey, that's pretty good. Actually pretty good. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can pay 1, ditch 1, choose one of your opponent's characters and bounce it back to your hand. I mean, it's usually on a pay 2. So I guess that's fine. She's definitely an assassin, because on play she gains like a bunch of power. Then you can pay 1, ditch 1, bounce something on your opponent's side of the field back into their hand. Hey, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Definitely like like a 2 of, maybe 2 or a 3. Not like your main level 0. I thought it was a drop surge with that, like, on-play ping with this one. It's pretty good. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Then we have Aoi. She is a 1/1. Looks like she's an anti-early play. Chatting Happily Aoi. Hell yeah. This one's for you, Manny. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, choose one of your characters with Tent in its name and choose one Yuru Camp character in your waiting room. You may place it underneath that character as a marker. Okay, we got to get to the Tent cards soon. When this is reversed, if the battle opponent's level is higher than your opponent's level, you may send the top card of your opponent's clock to the waiting room. You do. Okay, so it said a clock anti-early drop. All right, pretty good. I like it. It's also has a soul trigger. All right, not bad. Has utility with a tent mechanic. And then it's also an anti-early play. Let's see. We got our climax combo. Here we go. Here's Enna with Chikuwa. Together with Chikuwa, Enna. Her effect is when this card's battle opponent is reversed. Oh my god. If you have Flower Viewing Walk with Chikuwa in play in your climax area, and you have 4 or more other Yuru Camp characters, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card gains the following ability. The character across from this loses 3 soul. Oh my goodness. So it's on reverse. If you have 4 or more other characters, so a full board, neg soul 3. When this card is front attack, look at the top card of your deck. Either put it on the top of your deck or into the waiting room. Okay, that second effect is pretty good. She is at 10k 5. Man, isn't this like the Yotsuba effect? Remember not the Gen 1, the set 1 Yotsuba? Second half 2024, Weiss has been really digging into theme mechanics like Tsubasa with a soccer ball marker, and this having tents. I know more Weiss Schwarz players are more like, at least in like the international side, it's really like attack, damage, power. This is okay. I kind of don't really like it. If it is on a gold bar, I have to play it. But, you know, Aoi, I'll play an Aoi climax combo over hers any day. We have a tent. What the fuck? What is that? There's so many effects on that. We got our first tent. What? This is a character. These right here. So you're fighting these 2 things over here. Tent and Mount Mizugaki. All right, this is a Yuru Camp triangle character. All of your other characters with Yuru Camp gain 500 power. All right, pretty based. Let's read its last effect. At the end of your turn, if there are 5 or more cards in your marker area, send this to the waiting room. Why? Is there too many people in the tent? Is that why? All right. Judge, the tent is attacking me. All right, let's see. This is a lot. That is a lot of text. All right, let's see what it does. If there is 1 or more oh my god. What? Is this Yu-Gi-Oh? Are we detaching 1 XCs? Attaching XCs from the way? Is this the X? Dude, are we XC summoning? Friend of the channel, Manny. What is the mechanic in Luck and Logic? In Hina Logic? Sunder? Is that what it is? If there's 1 or more marker underneath this card cannot be targeted by your opponent's effects. Okay? If there is 2 or more, this card gets the following ability. When you trigger a climax, you could discard a climax. If you do, draw a card. If there are 3 or more, during your turn, all of your other Yuru Camp characters gain 500 power. Wow. If there are 4 or more, this card gains the following ability. Rest this card. Put the top card of your deck into your stock. Wow. What? So, hexproof. When you trigger a climax, ditch a climax, draw a card. During your turn, all of your other Yuru Camp characters gain 500 power. 4 or more, rest blind stock. So during your turn, if you got 3, during your turn, it's global 1k. At the end of your turn, there's 5 or more cards in your marker area. Send this card to the waiting room. Hold up, there's one more camp card, isn't it? Or tent? Tent in Aoi River. Okay, there's 1 more tent card. Is this the same effect? Oh, it's not the same effect. Oh my god. How do you gain markers? It looks like other cards give it markers. Like, for example, we're not done reading them. The Enna Hanpen Chikuwa gains markers. And this one, the 1/1, give it markers too. Okay, there's 1 more tent card. And that is this one right here. Tent in Aoi River. Alright, let's see what it does. It is a Yuru Camp card. It is the level 0. This card cannot be it's just straight out. This card cannot be targeted by your opponent's effects. Just straight out hexproof. It must be like some anti-weathering on the outside of the tent. At the start of your turn, 5 or more, similar to the last one, 5 or more cards in your marker area, you send this to the waiting room. All right, so here are the marker effects. If there is 1 or more marker underneath this, all of your other Yuru Camp characters gain 500 power. If there are 2 or more, this gains the following ability. At the start of your climax phase, you give a character 1k5 power. That was pretty good. That was actually pretty solid. If there are 3 or more, this card gains the following ability. Assist 1000. Fuck. The characters in front of this game 1k forward. No way. If there are 4 or more underneath this, at the start of your climax phase, you give a character 1 soul. Oh my god. Oh, which one do I like more? Which one do I like more? I think I like the other one more. So each girl color probably has their main camping location as a tent mechanic. Mayhaps. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Dude, that's kind of solid. That is kind of solid. I like the green one a whole lot more. Mizugaki. I like this one a little more because especially if this is on a gold bar, if this is definitely on a gold bar, you definitely need the second effect where you have 2 or more. When you trigger a climax, you ditch a climax, draw a card. So that way you clear your hand from all the climaxes that you're triggering. Like you definitely are going to need that effect. I like the other one a little better because as a gold bar player, that's just what I do. That's just what I do. All right, let's read the main girl, mini solo camp Nadeshiko. When you trigger a climax or a copy of herself, top check 2, rearrange in any order, give a character 1k power. That is good, dude. And then pay 1, tap self, salvaging brainstorm. Dude, that is good. High spirit greeting Nadeshiko. For each of your other back row characters, this card gains 1k5 power. So she's going to be 3k, 6k5 for a full back row. This feels like standby. Like usually effects like that are like standby. When 3 shots at Jiunjin Temple is in play, if you have 2 or more other characters, this card gains the following 2 abilities. On attack, pay 1 twin drive. On attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character, add it to hand. What? It gets both? On attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character, add it to your hand. The tents are characters as well. So you could get your tents. On attack, pay 1 twin drive. That is so good. That is really good. This is definitely, at least from like the way that this reads. I'm sorry, friend of the channel, Manny916. This definitely feels like a standby effect. This definitely feels like a standby effect. Way home from Garden Day Camp. Aoi. Her trait, her secondary trait, Kansai dialect. On play from hand, pay 1, ditch a climax, salvage a climax. She's a regular 2k climax swapper. All right, that is it. I love her eyebrows. All right, moving on. We got the 2-1 backup. Conceptualism, Chiaki. 2k5 backup. Yeah, 2k5 backup. When you use the backup, pay 2, free fresh. Super simple. Super simple. Here we go. Nadeshiko with the hot dog. Cheeks. I don't know why that was funny. Cheeks filled with sausage. Nadeshiko. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can pay 1, ditch 1. If you do, your opponent sends all of their stock to their deck. Shuffle their deck, then put the equal number of cards from the top of their deck into their stock. This does have a soul trigger, and it does have 2 soul. Damn, 2 soul for 1 stock? Well, you're going to be paying the extra stock is going to be for the swap. Can they just start giving us normal stock swaps? Yeah, I personally, probably a hot take. Let me know if this is a hot take, everyone. I don't like that it shuffles back into the deck, and then you just go shoot it all back. I don't like that. I like it when the stock goes to the waiting room and then they get all new stock. It is not a hot take. Damn, I thought I was being controversial. All right, we read the tent. Oh, cool, girl. All right, we got Rin on top of a suspension bridge. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you could pay 1, put the top card of your deck into your clock. If you do, search your deck for a level 1 or lower character. Show it to your opponent, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. She's a Ricky. At the start of your climax phase, choose one of your characters, and they gain 1k power. All right, she's a Ricky. Searching Ricky, super basic. I do like the that she gives 1k power. I do like that. All right, here we have Ayano riding a bike. Ayano, She is a 0/0, level 0 character, still a double rare. If you have 2 or less stock, this card gains 1k5 power, and then she's a clean cut. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, choose one of your other Yuru Camp characters, rest and move it to an empty slot in the back row. Okay, very basic cards, but you know, good in every deck. Oh, we got a double rare. Fist Bump, Beyond the Dangerous Path, Rin. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other Yuru Camp characters, this card gains 2k power. Okay, 6k5, assuming it's on a arch or a book. It's probably not going to be a book. 7k5. All right. On attack, if you have looking up at the Sakura in play, you can ditch a card. If you do, perform the following effect twice. Look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose a character, add it to hand, ditch the rest. What? So, on attack, ditch a card, top check 3, add a character, top check 3, add a character, trigger. So you're going through 6, 7 cards in your deck. Dude, pretty good. Huge stretch. Enna, on play from hand, you can ditch a climax. If you do, choose up to 2 Yuru Camp characters in your waiting room. Choose one, add to hand. Choose another, place it underneath a character with tent in its name. Yo! Good, it helps filter art, bar, and pants. Yeah. Yo! Okay, ditch a climax? I mean, yeah, sure, that could help. So on play, ditch a climax, choose 2 characters in your waiting room, add one to hand, marker another one in your tent. Well, there's another way to get cards in the tent. Here you have Carefree Solo Camper Rin. Okay, so act. Ditch a card, send this to waiting room. Choose 1 character with tent, choose up to 1 card of this in your waiting room, send it in your tent, salvage a card. Okay, so actually, the way this is worded, it's because it's an act. You pay the cost first. You ditch a card from your hand, you pop this. Then her effect activates. You could get the exact same one that you just sent to the waiting room, send it to your tent, and then you salvage a card. So you are breaking even, and you are plussing a marker into your tent. Holy crap. Okay, this is really good. This is extremely solid. So even if you don't have the Rin in your waiting room, the way that it's worded, because it's an act, you're going to have it in your waiting room because it's going to get sent to the waiting room because you're paying the cost. Beyond the Dangerous Path, Ayano. When this card is placed on stage from their hand, you could ditch a card. Search your deck for 1 level 0 or lower character and place it on the stage in any slot. And then she's also a cost 0 bottom deck bomb. Okay. So on play, ditch a card, grab a tent from your deck and play it on the stage. That's essentially what this card is doing. And then she's a cost 0 bottom deck bomb. Bushy's getting more liberal with bottom deck bombs lately. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, okay, there you go. Definitely run like 2 of these. The bottom deck bomb, the cost 0 bottom deck bomb, still pretty good. Still pretty solid. But definitely run like about 2 of these or so. Because like, if you don't have your tent, which from like the way that like this deck, at least like from the cards that are being revealed, is like you're going to try to turbo things into your tents. If you missed it, if your opponent like soul rushed you or whatever, you could play this, ditch a card, grab a tent, rip a tent straight from your deck onto the stage. Here we have a 2/1 backup, having wounds all over her body. Ayano. 2/1 backup. Foot detected. Tent compression is going to be good, yeah. Act, 3k backup. When you use this card's backup, choose one of your characters and they get memory. Okay. It's a memory backup. Damn. Dude, is it me or does every set have a memory counter now? So here we have the last tent. Tent and Oigawa. This card cannot be targeted by auto effects. Okay? So hexproof right off the bat. And then also it has the same condition. 5 or more markers, you send it to the waiting room. Alright. If there is 1 or more marker underneath this, all of your other Yuru Camp characters gain 500 power. Alright, so global 500. Hexproof and global 500. If there are 2 or more, this card gains the following ability. When you trigger a climax, if you have another character, you could ditch a card. Salvage a character. Alright. Salvage a character. Alright, good. That's good. That's pretty fucking good. If you have 3 or more, this gains the following ability, 1k forward. Wait, that's it? It's just 3? Just 3 markers? Oh, there's no 4? There's no way. It's just 3 though. It's just 3 markers. Yeah, if you have 1 or more markers, 500 power. If there's 2 or more, It gets the when you trigger a climax, ditch a card, salvage a character. If there's 3 or more, it is 1k forward, and that's it. Oh man, I don't know, dude. Ugh. If I'm playing Gold Bar, absolutely I'm going to be running the green tent. This one's pretty solid. This is really good. This is damn, any card. You could ditch a card when you trigger a climax. Ditch a card when you trigger a climax. So it doesn't need to be a climax. And you salvage a character. That is really good. You know what? Yeah, I think I like that more than the green one. Although the green one, it does have a 4, and then you rest it, you blind stock. That is still pretty good. But like, we saw the level 3. You're not really using that stock for much. All right, let me know in the forums which is your favorite, tent. And dude, I like these cards. These cards, like what we've seen so far. The cards are pretty standard, but I do like the tent mechanic. I do like it. It definitely feels like a sort of Yu-Gi-Oh build, you know? It kind of feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Removes all your markers. Oh man, you can already tell blinks are definitely going to be in vogue when Yuru Camp comes out.